I'm so sorry. I should not be itching my eye, should I? They just feel so good. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's actually like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but the sun is out, so the sun is it's causing a lot of problems. So we've got to take the blind down and deal with it, really. So hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do another mental health Mondays, but I'm just gonna do my makeup, have a chat, do a little update from me first, and then answer some questions. So yeah, stay tuned if you like that, like that. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you don't already. We've just hit 20k. 20 fucking K, how mad is that? Instagram if you want to see me go on live and embarrass myself by getting wine drunk, so... Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, we wanna go cry. Oh wait, I could just close close the window. I'm so lazy, I should have just got up. See, it is very light outside, but the sun is causing problems, so we are not going to deal with the sun today. Right, let's get into it. So I'm obsessed with TikTok at the moment, and I saw a TikTok where you put moisturiser on, then you set it with powder, but this is like before your makeup, obviously. You set it with powder, then you put your foundation, then you put your primer on, and then you put and then you do that to it to make your makeup stay on all day. I've been doing it and it's actually been working. Like, my skin does not like makeup for more than 3 hours. After 3 hours, I'm crusty, I'm bare in some places, orange, streaky, you know, the whole shebang. So it's actually been doing me so well. So thank you to whoever made that. Much appreciated. I'm just gonna do my usual shit, covering the shit out of my nose and my big ass. My eyes have gone so weird recently. I think my medication has fucked up my eyes. Look at how bright my eyes used to be. And then look at them now. I actually look like I've been punched in them, like constantly, like a constant punch in the face. They're black as well. It's awful. Pray for me. I think it's my medication though. Look how red I am. That's charming. Charming. So yeah, mental health update. I asked on Instagram for any questions regarding like mental health, and a lot of you said like, how are you doing, which is so nice. Like literally every time I post something like that, people are always like, hope you're doing well, and I'm like, so lovely, like you did not need to wish me well, but I am doing great actually, doing very well, and I think quarantine has actually come at the right time for me. I might be the only one on popularopinion.com, like it's actually been a blessing in disguise for me, so yeah. The only thing I'm missing is going out with my friends on the weekend, and that's not really like a bad thing to miss because obviously I do go out and get slightly drunk, but it means that I can do more videos because I'm not spending Sunday all hungover. So I'm gonna take this as a lesson for the future that maybe going out most Saturdays is not appropriate if I want to make this my job. I've actually been loving the fact that my parents are home. We've been all getting along actually, so that's really, really good. But in terms of my mental health, like literally, I've been fine. My mood since going on fluoxetine in November, so I'm on I look beautiful, 2 antidepressants. Don't ask why, because I really don't know the answer. But they have been doing bits for me, like since going on bupropion, can't say it, I have just been feeling better, and I've been on that for like maybe over a year now. And then going on fluoxetine last November, since then my mood has been so like stable. Like I don't have these problematic days anymore, really. Like obviously I get days where I'm like feeling depressed, but they go, like it will be a day, and then I can wake up in the morning and not have to deal with it. So I'm actually so blessed that I'm finally found medication that works for me. And I know some people are really anti-medication, which like you do you, boo, like it's your choice. But personally for me, it's like a good, what's the word, like a good platform almost for me to be able to step on the platform and then continue doing other things to make my life better. Does that make sense? I don't know. So yeah, that's really good. A lot of people are like obsessed with this. People are like, a lot of people, like honestly, people are like a bit obsessed with this. Are asking about like my eating disorder and that. All I'm gonna say is that like I'm not gaining or losing weight. I'm like maintaining, and I have been for like maybe the past 6 to 8 months. I'd say I've been maintaining my weight. Like I don't really know what you want me to say about it. Like if you want, people are asking like, can you do a full video on it? And I don't think I'd do a full video, like, but I would answer questions about it if you wanted me to answer them. So in that sense, someone asked me like, what are my daily struggles with having an eating disorder? And I would say like for me, it's definitely the guilt. That plays like a massive factor into how I'm feeling. Like I'm dealing with that all day, and it comes after every time I eat. There are obviously parts of me which I really dislike. I knew that I could change if I wanted to, but I can rationalise now, distinguish bad thoughts and try and just do the opposite of what they're saying. I don't know what else you'd want me to say. Leave some things in the comments or follow me on Instagram, and next time I do a Q&A, ask me and I'll talk about it a bit more. But I feel like alright. I don't know why, since I've like spoke about psychosis, which by the way, thank you so much for all the feedback on that video. It really like, out of all the videos I've ever done, that one was probably one of the hardest. It just was so like, I don't know what the word is. It was just difficult to film. And I'm not trying to be like, woe is me, oh my god, like I went through a hard time, like fuck off. I'm not doing that. All I'm saying is that like it's not a comfy subject, is it? So it's a bit difficult. However, the feedback has really inspired me to be a bit more vulnerable on YouTube. I feel like I'm semi-vulnerable, if that makes, my contour looks awful on here, but in person I swear to god it's not too bad. I'll blend it out more. Yeah, it's just inspired me to be like, I don't know how I'd describe it, but like I feel like I am vulnerable. I do show a vulnerable side on YouTube, and I think that's why people kind of connect to it, because I'm not putting up a facade. However, in saying that, there are some things which I would never share on YouTube, and I get a lot of, because I have this app called Telenym, which is where you can ask me questions but anonymously. Can I say that right? Anonymously, yeah. Like talking about it and being interested in it. I don't know what eye colour to do today. Do I just go simple, or do I like whack it out of the water? I think I'm just gonna go simple because I'm a basic bitch. Yeah, like loads of people on there are really, what was I on about? I literally cannot remember what I was just saying. Oh yeah, loads of people were asking me questions about the psychotic episode. So I'm gonna make not like a part 2, but like I'm just going to answer some more questions about it which I didn't cover in the first video. Like I'm really sorry, in the first video I literally covered like 3 questions, but it was either that or just rushing through them, and I'm not that type. I'm like a deep person. I like to get deep into every conversation that I have with anyone because I'm just a weirdo. But I feel like there are people out there who feel the same. Like, I don't like just seeing the surface of things. I want depth. Oh, hello. Hello, Trouble. You gonna lie down? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Oh, I forgot what I was fucking saying again. Can't remember. Do you remember? Get copyrighted. I got copyrighted on my psychosis video, so I didn't get any dollar for that, which is pretty sad, but you know what, it's not about the money. Oh, also my Fitbit broke. Talking about dizzy, my Fitbit broke, and again I think it's been a blessing in disguise. A lot of you commented, which I didn't even realise, like I must be so fucking boring. A lot of you, it looks like it's my ear, I'll just hide that. A lot of you commented like, Marie, stop talking about like your 10,000 steps, and I was like, shit, like how boring am I just to have so many comments saying that like that was the chair, not me, I swear to God, saying that I need to stop talking about doing 10,000 steps. That is so boring. Like, why would you watch me? I wouldn't watch me. I call that an embarrassment, really. So yeah, it's actually a blessing in disguise because, like I just said, I am a bit obsessed with getting my steps in. Don't ask why. Now I can't see how many steps I'm doing, so I don't get all prang about it, so that's kind of a good thing. Let me get some questions. Sorry, camera cut out because my battery died. So I've just looked, and one of the most asked questions is about working with, well done Marie, let me just do this. A lot of people have been asking about working and having mental health problems, because if you don't know, I work in retail. It's not a full-time job, but it's a part-time job. It's a job, it gives me a bit of money that YouTube does not, but we're not going to talk about that. Over it. So actually, for the first time I can't multitask to save my life. I actually can't multitask. That's why I'm so shit at driving. Don't even get me started on driving, guys. Like, I don't even think I'm going to pass this year. How tragic is that? I'll be known as the world's longest student, like car student. How could I talk about like rubbish about being a car student, but I couldn't talk about jobs and mental health? I don't understand myself sometimes. In terms of having a job with your mental health, I actually, for the first time so I worked at Tesco for about for 4 years now. It was supposed to be a summer job, but you know, I just never left. And for the first time ever this week, I wore my arms out, and I did a post on Instagram, maybe it was last week, about it, because the whole 4 years I was working there, never did I once wear my arms out, because I was just, you know, the real reason was not because I was like ashamed of it or anything, but it was because like I just didn't want anyone to ask me questions about it or like judge me on it, and I think that's quite valid to feel, but you know what, one of my goals this year was to wear my arms out, and I was like, you know what, just fuck it, like why not? So because I work in a phone shop, my actual job has been cleared, shall we say, like the shop is closed, so I've been reallocated. I've been relocated into the store. So I was like, I know everyone here now, like mostly. I know I've shown my face enough, 4 years of it. People have already built up a perception of me. I don't really care what they think now, like they're not gonna rejudge me now, really, are they? So I just flipping wore my arms out, and it You know what it was? It was quite liberating, you know? Like, I actually felt really good about myself, and I didn't get any. I did get one person make a comment, which was quite funny. She obviously meant it from a nice place, but she went, oh, they'll look fine when they're healed, and I was like, babe, they're already healed. And she was like, right. That was quite funny. But other than that, I've just been, yeah, with your job of mental health, like, I would say always just be as transparent as you can with them, because they're literally, legally not allowed to discriminate against you because you have mental health problems. So if you are just honest from the start and you say, like, I've got mental health problems, like, I've struggled in the past, I might struggle in the future, but like, I'm handling it now and I'm ready to get a job. Like, the people, I just want to remind you, people are nice. People do actually understand. Like, Tesco, I had two admissions during being at Tesco, and they kept my job for me. Like, they didn't have to. I could have just fucking been sacked because it was me who, like, I was off for so long, but they didn't do that. So all I'm saying is that, like, not all people are assholes, basically. Some people are, and we know that, but not everyone is. So don't feel ashamed about it. Like, another thing is, there's probably another like 50 people of you who have mental health problems. Like, you're not going to be the only one. I swear to God, you're not. And a job for me was like top 5 things that has helped me recover, because it's given me routine, it's given me responsibility, and I just think it's important. Like, I work in fucking retail. It's not a glamorous job, but it's helped me so much. I'm so much more confident. I know how, like, I know the value of money and manners and all that stuff. So coping with having a job in mental health, I think people think it's scarier than it actually is. I'm not trying to say at all that it's not difficult, because when I first started Tesco, we did a training day, like 2 training days, and then I was working, so it was 3 days. But that was the most thing I'd done that year, and it was in June. Like, I'd never done 3 days out of the house doing something, so it was massive for me to, like, get the courage to go out and be in a really unfamiliar place and, like, be out of my comfort zone. You know, 4 years on, I've made friends there, and I just want people to know that people are nicer than you think they are. They're a lot more understanding if you're honest. If you're not honest, because like me, I was not honest at the start, so I did not declare that I had any mental health problems or that I was on any medication. So in reality, when I did go off sick, they could have just sacked me because I didn't declare it beforehand, but they didn't. And all of my managers that I've had have been so nice about it. And yeah, it's just important to recognise that you are so much more than, like, just your, like, they're not going to hire you. They're not going to not hire you because you've got mental health problems. They're going to hire you because you're, like, a really strong candidate. Like, you show really good insight on things, or you can team up with people really well, like, or you can just engage in conversation and you're a very, like, nice person to be around with a good energy. Like, there's so many more things than just a mental health problem, and I just want you to remember that. Like, I know it feels like mental health can be the full centre of your whole world, and for a period of time it is, because it can, like, tear you apart, and so your whole focus is on the illness. I just think you've got to remember that you are more than your illness. And I know it takes time for that to, like, kick in. I was just about to put that on my lips. That is fucking concealer. That would ruin it, wouldn't it? Don't let your mental health hold you back from becoming a better version of yourself. We're young, we can make mistakes because we don't have a mortgage over our heads. We can like, in like from your teens to like 20s, I don't know, like we can make bad decisions, not bad decisions, we can take wrong risks that don't work out and it not be the end of the world. Whereas when you're like 40, you can't do that because you have so much responsibility. You have kids, you have a mortgage, you have, I don't know, loads of things. Or maybe them two things. All I'm saying is that whilst you're in your youth, embrace it. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. Like, even though retail is like, for me, it's just a comfy job. But I have like thought about leaving just to pursue YouTube, but I'm not at that stage yet. So yeah, I could just give a fuck it and do it and say if I don't generate any money from YouTube, I'm not going to be a homeless person. Like, I still have a house and people surrounding me because like I live with my parents. So all I'm trying to say is like, just don't go out of your comfort zone, just grow your comfort zone. Like, reach out a little bit more every day, just push the boat out a tiny bit more, and before you know it, you'll be out at sea. So that is the video. I'll zoom you in a bit. Ooh, I have to get down for this, get down. This is my makeup. Do we enjoy? Yes? Maybe my contour needs to be rubbed in a bit, but it's fine. I'm just gonna say goodbye here. I love you lots, all of you. Thank you for supporting me and always being there. But I'm gonna love you and leave you. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. ASMR. Goodbye. See you, bitches.